is not just a privilege, but a prerequisite for education, ensuring health and dignity for students. Moreover, the Public Health of 2012 Act 851 mandates the state to uphold public health standards, which includes ensuring that public institutions, especially schools, are equipped with adequate sanitation facilities. Now, national policies and institutional responsibilities. The Ghana Education Service, into brackets GES, under the Ministry of Education, leads the implementation of safe and healthy conditions through the School Health Education Program, into brackets SHEP, and national policies such as the National Implementation Model for WASH in schools. The document lays out government strategies for the construction, supervision, and maintenance of sanitation facilities in schools. They especially assign government entities the duty for oversight, funding, and enforcement. The SHEP unit, since its establishment, has spearheaded the implementations of health education programs at the pre-tertiary level. One of the component areas is water, sanitation, and hygiene, into brackets WASH in schools. Ghana Education Service, National Implementation Model for WASH in schools. The Environmental Sanitation Policy of Ghana also underscores this point, declaring government ministries responsible for both providing and monitoring sanitation in all public schools. Now, historical content and practices. Throughout Ghana's history, from colonial time to our current era, policy and practice have recognized government's responsibility as central to public sanitation in all schools. The Education Strategy Plan from 2010 to 2020 draws a direct line between government actions and student well-being, mandating school health, sanitation, and safety systems as government priorities. Let's take some legal precedents. AMA versus individuals. In 2021, the Accra Metropolitan Assembly, into brackets AMA, dragged 12 individuals to court for flouting sanitation department bylaw. This case demonstrates the role of local authorities in enforcing sanitation regulations. To conclude, the responsibility for sanitation in public schools is clearly and unambiguously placed upon the government by our Constitution, our law, and our established policies. This is not only a legal obligation, but a moral one, ensuring every child in Ghana can learn in a safe, healthy, and dignified environment. Thank you.
That's lovely. Let's have Ajua. Thank you very much, Jeffrey. Ajua, please come in.
Hi, lovely viewers. My name is Adran Pofa Asante with my KS code 44. Mr. Chairman, panels of judges, timekeeper, my fellow debaters. Traditional authorities are custodians of their community. They hold moral and cultural influence over local population. Are seen as leaders because schools are part of the community. It is within their social responsibility to ensure good governance, to ensure school environments are clean and safe. They can mobilize community support, chief, elders, and other neighbors, and encourage parents and youth to take part in sanitation efforts. They strengthen community ownership and sustainability of school sanitation. Government resources are limited in many rural areas. The government may negligence sanitation due to budget constraints. Traditional leaders can fill this gap by by invite traditional leaders can fill this gap by invite traditional leaders can use their authority for better hygiene practice among students and parents. In conclusion, the government should be primary entire responsibility for ensure good sanitation in public schools. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Let's have Eileen.
Ladies and gentlemen, honorable judges, and fellow debaters, I am Eileen Lawson, and I stand before you here today to argue that the government plays a crucial role in ensuring proper sanitation in public schools. The government's involvement in public school sanitation is multifaceted and essential for promoting a healthy learning environment. Firstly, the Ministry of Education and Ghana Education Service develop and implement policies that guide school sanitation and hygiene practices. These policies provide a framework for schools to follow, ensuring consistency and quality in sanitation services. Furthermore, the Ministry of Sanitation and Water Resources, in collaboration with district assemblies, provide sanitation infrastructures and services in schools. They include constructing toilets, hand washing facilities, and waste management systems. The government's investment in sanitation infrastructure is crucial, as many schools will struggle to provide basic facilities for their students without it. The 1992 Constitution of Ghana plays a role in ensuring sanitation. Article 34 states that the government shall promote just and reasonable access by all citizens to public facilities and services. Additionally, Article 41 emphasizes the importance of protecting and safeguarding the environment, which includes proper sanitation. The benefits of the government's involvement in school authorities are numerous and far-reaching: improved health and well-being of students and staff, enhanced learning environments, and increased community engagement are direct results of the government's efforts to promote sanitation and hygiene practices in public schools. The PAC Corpora also highlights that although we take it for granted, sanitation is a physical measure that has probably done to increase human life more than any drug or surgery. In conclusion, the government plays a vital role in ensuring proper sanitation in public schools in Ghana. Through policy development, infrastructure provision, and capacity building, the government supports a healthy learning environment that benefits students, staffs, and the broader community. As Kofi Annan emphasized, sanitation is a fundamental aspect of human development and a crucial factor in promoting health, dignity, and prosperity. I firmly believe that the government's continued investment in public school sanitation is essential for the development of a healthy and educated population. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, Eileen. We'll go to the judges to know who has really convinced them very well. Is it traditional, local authority, or government? Reverend Peter, welcome.
Thank you so much.
All right. Good to hear from you. What do you make of the presentation?
Okay, so Kofi, it was bad you wanted me to start. Anyway, I would start from the last person to the first. Beginning with Eileen Lawson. That was a great presentation, a good research, very good. I like your boldness, your energy level at which you delivered everything. You gave a very good eye contact. You gave very good policies by the government, and then avenues through which the government used to outline those policies. That was very good. You also gave very good quotations of good people who spoke relevant things concerning sanitation, and I think that is a big plus. And I think you are mastering these whole sanitation things so much. Good to be an ambassador. All right, that's a very good one. Let me go then to Ajwa. Ajwa, let me see your beautiful face. Hey there, don't hide. Get closer to Eileen. Just join her there. Ajwa, come to the podium. You've been on this show from day one, from episode 1 till today. Your boldness level, it's like it keeps reducing. It's not increasing the way I was expecting it to. I need more energy. You are on the stage. Now you are co and co with all of us. Are you getting it? Now we expect you to own the stage anytime you mount it. You ended up reading a bit, kept your eyes in your book, as if somebody wrote it for you and you were not the one who wrote it. I was expecting you to get an eye contact with us, with the audience or with the camera, to show a boldness of you owning what you are doing, okay? You are a bold person, I know you. I've heard you speak over and over again outside the stage. So that should give you a very big avenue that anytime you are doing a presentation, you should act with the kind of boldness and not fear, okay? But that's a good one, at least being able to stand and then taking it up. You've done well. You've done well. I like your dress.
Okay. So, Ajwa, should I start with you? Okay. You have the vim to be able to come into this competition in the first place. Means you are capable. Okay. See yourself as a woman of substance. Okay. That can do better. Don't feel shy of anybody. All these people here, you've seen there several times. Okay. So don't be afraid. Okay. Right. It also looks like you didn't do much reading of the coaching that was given to you. You didn't pay much attention. So next time when you are given something to read, you know that this is a competition. Do the reading. They have written it for you. It looks like it wasn't written by you. So do the reading. You can see that even when your other friends were speaking, they weren't looking closely into their books or their tablets. They have something in their mind that they can look into the audience eye and then speak to them. But you haven't that. So next time, please read your notes and look at the audience when you are speaking to them. This is for not only us here, but those at home who are also listening to you, watching you, will also learn something from you. So you have a lot in you to bring out. So don't be afraid. Don't be shy. Bring it out, okay? All right. Thank you, Ajwa. Then moving on to Ajwa, please, you can step back a bit. Moving on to Lawson. You have done so well. In fact, I'm impressed. Bringing out few from governance to the Constitution, moving on to Kofi Annan. You have done a lot of research. You have the confidence. You flow freely. It means you know what you have in there, and you are giving out. And we also, you are looking at us, giving us the information. It's so impressive. Keep it up, and we'll see you at the top. Coming back to Jeffrey. In fact, let's clap for Jeffrey. You broke the whole thing down on sanitation, starting from the government policies that some of us are not aware of. Yes, coming to the law, backing it with cases that has occurred at AMA. In fact, that means you have done a lot of research. You have really done well. Keep it up. And the confidence level is so high. Like, you have spoken to high-level intellectuals, so this one is it's just a lower standard for you, right? You have done so well. Keep it up.
Mr. Chairman, panel of judges, timekeeper, and my fellow debaters, I stand for the motion the government is responsible for sanitation in public schools. Now let me prove it to you. Protection rights. Governments are constitutionally mandated to provide education and ensure the health and well-being of citizens, including schools, and this can be found in 1992 Constitution. Secondly, sustainability. Governments have the resources and infrastructure to maintain sanitation facilities and ensure proper waste management in schools. Environmental protection. Governments can establish and ensure nation standards for sanitation in schools, ensuring continually and quality. 4. Responsibility. Governments are responsible to citizens and can be held responsible for ensuring sanitation in public schools. To conclude, the governments have roles to play in ensuring sanitation in public schools. The primary responsibilities lies with the government. Once again, that is the reason why I, Mirabel, said the government is responsible to ensure effective sanitation in public schools. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Mirabel. That's a good presentation. Marmalade, please. Let's have yours. Please give it up for Marmalade. All right. Marmalade, your dress is nice, oh.
Thank you.
All right.
Good morning, honorable judges, wealthy opponents, and fellow debaters. Today we debate on a critical issue affecting the health and well-being of students and staff in public schools, sanitation. The question is, who bears the primary responsibility in ensuring sanitation in public schools? The government or the local authorities? I stand for the motion. The local authorities have the responsibilities for ensuring sanitation in public schools because of the following reasons. 1. Direct oversight. Local authorities manage school facilities and service including sanitation, allowing for prompt response to local needs. 2. Community engagement. Local authorities engage with schools, administrations, parents, and students to understand specific sanitation needs and concerns. 3. Implementation. Local authorities implement sanitation services such as waste management and cleaning, tailored to individual school needs. In conclusion, both government and local authorities play vital roles in ensuring sanitation in public schools. A collaborative approach where government provides policy framework and funding, and local authorities deliver services and engage with the community may be the most effective way to maintain clear and healthy school environment. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. And we'll go to Jerome. Jerome, please, let's have your presentation.
Mr. Chairman, panel of judges, co-debaters, ladies and gentlemen, please I greet you all. I, Jerome Yandefobel, stand enthralled by the blazing force of my undeniable, unquestionable patriotic spirit, a flame that no storm can quench, confident and ready to defend a truth written not only in law, but in the conscience of any action that values its children, that the government is responsible for sanitation in public schools. Mr. Chairman, when a child walks into a classroom, whose duty is it to ensure they sit on a clean bench, drink safe water, and use a hygienic toilet? Is it the child's village chief, or is it the state? which promise every citizen free, safe and quality education? The answer, my dear audience, is clear. It is the government. The 1992 Constitution of Ghana settles this matter beyond doubt. Article 25, Clause 1 guarantees the right to equal education opportunities and facilities. A facility is not complete if it lacks proper sanitation. Article 36, Clause 9 further mandates the states to take appropriate measures to protect and safeguard the national environment for posterity. And Article 41, Clause 41K places environmental care as a duty for all citizens, but with the government as the lead enforcer. In simple terms, sanitation in schools is not a favor, it is a constitutional obligation. Mr. Chairman, the following are policies to support this truth. The School Health Education Program, SHEP, implemented by the Ghana Education Service under the Ministry of Education, is designed to promote water, sanitation and hygiene in all basic and secondary schools. The National Environmental Sanitation Policy, revised 2010, gives the government, through the Ministry of Sanitation and Water Resources, the mandate to provide and maintain sanitation facilities in public institutions, including schools. The Water Sanitation and Hygiene WASH in Schools program, supported by the government and partners like UNICEF, exists to ensure that every public school has safe toilets, hand washing facilities, and waste disposal systems. Ladies and gentlemen, traditional authorities are vital partners in community development. They can mobilize people, donate land, and even provide initial support. But let us be honest, they do not have the national budget, the trained personnel, or the legal responsibility to provide sanitation infrastructure for every public school in Ghana. That is the work of the government, whose reach and resources extend from the smallest village to the largest city. Let us imagine for a moment that we left sanitation in public schools solely to traditional authorities. What will happen in urban areas where chieftaincy disputes exist? What of schools in communities without active traditional structures? This would create inequality. Some schools would have modern toilets and clean water, while others would struggle with open defecation and disease. But sanitation in education cannot be a lottery. It must be a guarantee, and only the government can provide that guarantee nationwide. Some may argue that the government cannot handle all sanitation needs due to financial constraints. But is that not why we pay taxes? Is that not why the Minister of Finance allocates budget? And is that not why the government enters partnerships with NGOs and the private sector to make sure that our children learn in dignity? The Public Health Act 2012, Act 851, empowers state agencies to maintain environmental health and in public places. And schools are public places where our future leaders are formed. Mr. Chairman, please permit me to also remind this House that poor sanitation in schools does not only harm health, it harms education itself. When toilets are dirty, girls skip school during menstruation. When there is no clean water, children fall sick and miss classes. This is why the Sustainable Development Goals, specifically SDG 4 on quality education and SDG 6 on clean water and sanitation, go hand in hand with the government as the key driver. Mr. Chairman, judges and audience, this is not about shifting blame. It is about upholding responsibility. The government has the legal mandate, the policy framework, the national budget, and the international obligation to ensure sanitation in public schools. Traditional authorities are allies, but the law, the policies, and common sense place the primary responsibility firmly on the shoulders of the government.
Hey! What friend today?
Jerome.
No, I won't say anything. Let's go to the judges.
Government that was sick. Right.
Jerome, congratulations. You gave it a very strong punch last week, But this time, you've taken it further. Look at what I wrote down. The first and foremost thing was you gave a ministerial composure of a debate. And you started your debate like a minister of state in parliament. Secondly, you get good rhetorical questions, though you even answered some of them. You were able to give good scenarios, cited great articles. I was so shocked you brought out the role of the SHEP, the UNICEF, SDG goals 6 and 4. You were also able to state out some of the cause and effect if sanitation is left to some particular authorities. I think that is a great job and a very great research you have really done. That's a good job. Minister Jerome, thank you very much. Let me move to Mamle. Mamle, that was a good one also. You had a very strong energy in your voice. Though you were very straight and very serious with what you were presenting, I wish you just take it easy. Small, rise, But the energy is there. I like it. And then you also were able to direct to committees and then to people who were also involved. But I want you to just feel free, okay? Relax. When you smile, we will not die. All right. Thank you very much. Mirabel, you were so discreet. You were so simple and precise in your presentation. Just a little two corrections I wanted you to add up. You mentioned a word like constituently, which I think you wanted to say constitutionally, and then also nation standard, which you were supposed to have said national standards. They were not wrong if you mention it that way, but if you say it this way, it sounds better in your statement. And I think that's a good one, and that's congratulations to all of you. Kudos. Jerome, come and see me later.
A hand of applause for them. Minister. Mirabel, Mamle, and Jerome. Let's welcome Desmond, Mami Shura, and Isaac.
Kwame and his uncle are almost here.
Wait a minute. This one too, your friend Kwame.
Wait, Kwame. As in the same Kwame again?
Yes, Mommy.
I'm the second coming. Into all this tension just to reintroduce that broke boy from Kaswa.
Why would you deceive the family like this again?
Now I understand the whole delay. Trout from Kaswa, dear. Why wouldn't he be late? Or be late, of course.
Star 712 hush, star 712 hush. Yeah, you go be the luckiest. Coffee from Georgia be luckiest. From not the cause she be luckiest. Yeah, you go be luckiest. No matter why you're luckiest. Everybody go be the luckiest.
That's Kwame!
Send your God up boom. If you put it toy, so would the coming of the son of man be. Hey! Is that his car?
Everywhere.
Dial star 712 hash. Choose your ticket. Enter your lucky number. Follow the prompt and let destiny handle the rest.
This promotion is regulated by the NLA on the Caritas platform.
From October 23rd to 25th, 2025, Ghana Fest Europe is your direct bridge to the lucrative Dutch and broader European markets. Are you a Ghanaian business ready to conquer new frontiers? This is the ultimate platform to showcase your high-quality Ghanaian products and services. Whether you want to exhibit your products directly to thousands of potential European buyers or attend our exclusive B2B conference for targeted matchmaking. Attract foreign direct investment into your enterprise, from fintech to agro-processing, real estate to pharmaceuticals. Visit GhanaFestEurope.com or GhanaChamber.org or pick up your registration forms directly from any GNCCI office in Accra. Ghana Fest Europe, proudly presented by Ram Media Concept in collaboration with the Ghana National Chamber of Commerce and Industry and under the auspices of key Ghanaian government ministries and agencies. The Time to expand is now.
You are the one. Featuring Alejandra Robles Gil, Brandon Peniche, Danilo Carrera, Bárbara Islas, Ernesto Laguardia, and a great cast.
Chairman, honorable judges, worthy opponents, and fellow debaters. Today we gather to discuss a crucial aspect of our daily lives that often goes unnoticed until it's neglected: sanitation. As the World Health Organization says, sanitation is a matter of dignity. It is the foundation upon which we build healthy communities, protect the environment, and ensure the well-being of individuals. In this debate, we will explore the importance of sanitation, its impact on public health, and the measures we can take to improve it. Let's begin with the argument: who is responsible for sanitation in public schools? And my answer is the government. The government has a constitutional obligation to ensure every citizen right to health and education. Providing sanitation in public schools is essential for students' health, dignity, and academic performance. According to Article 25 of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, everyone has the right to a standard living adequate for the well-being of himself and of his family. Furthermore, the 1992 Constitution of Ghana emphasizes the government's responsibility to protect and promote citizens' health and well-being. According to Article 34, Clause 2 of the 1992 Constitution, states that the government shall endeavor to provide adequate health facilities and services for all persons living in Ghana. Some arguments are: 1. Health benefits. Proper sanitation facilities reduce waterborne diseases, absenteeism, and improve overall health. 2. Equality and inclusion. Sanitation facilities promote dignity, especially for girls and students with disabilities. 3. Government responsibility. Governments are responsible for ensuring public health and education. According to the 1992 Constitution of Ghana, state that the government shall protect and promote the health and well-being of its citizens. Providing sanitation in public schools is a critical aspect of this responsibility. In conclusion, a practical approach to improving sanitation in public schools is gradual implementation. Implementing sanitation improvement in public schools can be a daunting task, especially in resource-constrained environments. The government also takes tactics like Gamma and PTA, and that can be used for managing waste in public schools. As the wise book says, cleanliness is less to godliness. Once again, I am Desmond Nunya, and my code is KS5. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Desmond. Let's welcome Mame Inshira.
Mr. Chairman, panel of judges, accurate timekeeper, ladies and gentlemen, I am Amin Shropare and my code is KS45. I stand firmly that the traditional authority is responsible for sanitation in public schools. Traditional authorities can play a role in sanitation in public schools, especially in communities where they hold significant influence. Here are some potential benefits and considerations. 1. Community engagement. Traditional authorities can help mobilize community members to support sanitation initiatives in schools, promoting ownership and accountability. 2. Cultural sensitivity. They can ensure that sanitation practices and facilities are culturally appropriate and sensitive to local customs and values. Local knowledge. Traditional authorities often possess valuable knowledge about local conditions, which can inform effective sanitation strategies and solutions. Collaboration with government. They can work alongside government agencies and school administrators to develop and implement sanitation policies and programs. Some potential roles for traditional authorities might include advocacy, promoting the importance of sanitation and hygiene in schools and communities. Community mobilization, organizing community members to participate in sanitation efforts, such as clean-up campaigns or facility maintenance. Monitoring and evaluation, helping to monitor sanitation conditions and facilities in schools, providing feedback to authorities. Effective collaboration between traditional authorities, government agencies, and school administrators can help ensure that sanitation initiatives are successful and sustainable. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. Let's have the Reverend Minister Isaac Owusu-Bempah.
My name is Isaac Owusu-Bempah and my code is KS41. And today I'm here to debate on the topic, who is responsible for sanitation in our public schools. Mr. Chairman, panel of judges, accurate timekeeper, co-debaters, fellow contestants, and ladies and gentlemen, I greet you all. I am grateful for giving me this opportunity to speak on the topic, who is responsible for sanitation in public schools. I stand to support the motion that the government should be responsible for sanitation in public schools. First of all, public schools belongs to the government. If you own something, you must take care of it. The government builds the schools, so they must also keep them clean. Secondly, the government collects taxes from all of us. This money should be used to provide clean toilets, running water, and dustbins in our schools. Local chiefs do not collect taxes, so they cannot pay for all these things. Again, sanitation is part of public health. If our schools are dirty, students will get sick and miss classes. This will affect our education and the whole country's future. It is the duty of the government to protect the health of its citizens. Lastly, the government has rules and workers who can check all schools to make sure they are clean. If we leave everything to local traditional authorities, some schools may be clean while others are not. For these reasons, I strongly believe the government must be responsible for sanitation in public schools. A clean school is a healthy school, and a healthy school is a smart school. Thank you.
Wow, thank you very much, Isaac Owusu-Bempah. Let's quickly go to the judges. Judge Evelyn.
If you own something,
yes,
you keep it clean.
It's true. That's very true. Judge Evelyn.
That's a good one I've taken from there. So whatever that is mine, I must ensure I keep it clean. Thank you. In fact, I like the clarity in your pronunciations. And then the posture you create. In fact, it's like you own what you are giving to us. Thank you so much. You've done enough research and keep it up. Going to Desmond. Desmond, you were a bit too serious. Okay. And then the clarity in your pronunciations too was not so clear. There were some of the words that was not correctly pronounced. So please work on your pronunciation. And when you are speaking to others, listen to yourself and see, am I pronouncing well? Am I speaking so clearly? Can people hear me well? So be working on that as well. You were precise and your points were also taken. Thank you. Mame Inshira Opare, you were also very precise. Your pronunciations too were so clear, but you were looking too much on your paper. Look at us. You are talking to the audience, okay? So when you are talking to audience, you don't look too much like you are reading the Bible only to yourself. Then I also noticed that there is the word a campaign, clean up campaign. I didn't hear the word very well. It's supposed to be clean up campaign. Is it champion or is campaign you were trying to say? Or is it champion or campaign?
Campaign.
Okay, so champagne. Okay, so that didn't come well. So we are now clear that it is clean up campaign. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Michael is ready. A young debater, Michael, debating for government of all the traditional authorities. Michael? Government. I want to hear your voice. Government. Michael, let's go.
Good day, Mr. Chairman, panel of judges, colleague contestants, accurate timekeeper, ladies and gentlemen. The question of who is responsible for sanitation in public schools, the government or local traditional authorities, is a crucial one that goes to the heart of public health, education, and governance. While it's a topic with varying perspective, it is clear that ensuring a clean and safe learning environment for students is a shared goal. I, Michael Nanedu Aferje, stand for the motion that the government should be responsible for sanitation in public schools. The responsibility for sanitation in public schools primarily falls on the government, specifically local and national education and health ministries, as well as local assemblies. This is because the public schools are government institutions funded by taxpayer money or subventions to provide a public service education. Therefore, the government is accountable for creating and maintaining a safe and healthy environment for students and staff. The government's role is not just to provide facilities, but to ensure there are legal frameworks funding and oversight responsibility to maintain them. To begin, Mr. Chairman, the reason why I'm saying the government should be responsible for sanitation in public schools is because they have a legal and institutional mandate to do so. National and local governments are the ones that create policies and laws regarding public health and education. Local government acts often explicitly place their responsibility for sanitation services, including those in schools, on metropolitan, municipal, and district assemblies. These bodies have the authority to manage waste, provide water, and enforce hygiene standards. 2. Funding and scale. Providing and maintaining sanitation infrastructure requires substantial and consistent funding. The government, through its tax-based revenue, is the only entity that can sustainably finance the construction of new facilities and the ongoing cost of water, soap, and clean supplies for a nationwide network of schools. Local traditional authorities typically lack the financial capacity to handle this at a large scale. 3. Decentralization and local governance. The Local Government Act, currently Act 936, which repealed the earlier Act 462, empowers district assemblies with the authority to oversee sanitation services. This includes the provision of public sanitation facilities, including those in schools. The district assemblies, through their environmental health offices and works department, are tasked with building, monitoring, and maintaining water, sanitation, and hygiene, and also facilities in schools. Lastly, public health and safety. Providing adequate sanitation in school is crucial for preventing the spread of diseases and ensuring the well-being of students and staff. This public health responsibility is a core function of the government, as a healthy population is essential for national development. Article 25 of the 1992 Constitution states that basic education shall be free, compulsory, and available to all, and that the development of a system of schools with adequate facilities at all levels shall be actively pursued. This implies a constitutional duty to provide a complete and functional educational environment, which includes sanitation. Also, in Article 38 of the 1992 Constitution, This article outlines the state's educational policy and objectives, which include providing a conducive environment for learning. A key part of this.
Pause. That is too much. that was a beautiful one. And I like how you went so deep and so detailed. Eja had the whole policy. That's a good one. Let's put our hands together for Michael. Michael, that's very good. That's very good. Congratulations.
All right, thank you very much, Michael. Let's have Asem Senor. Please go on our stream right now and watch us. We are there on Facebook. It's Sanitation IQ Show. Go right now, and our stream is very live. Asem Senor, welcome.
Mr. Chairman, panel of judges, fellow debaters, my fellow Ghanaians, my name is Emmanuel Asemsenyo with the KS code KS7. I strongly stand for the motion traditional or local authorities are responsible for sanitation in public schools. Ensuring sanitation in public schools requires a collaboration effort between government, local authorities, schools, and communities. But without the full responsibility of the local authorities, public schools will still choke with filth. Government makes policies on sanitation, but it will take traditional or local authorities to enforce implementation. Sometimes the message on sanitation gets to some communities or schools through the local authorities. Secondly, through PTA, the local authorities can raise funds to maintain the sanitation facilities in the schools, such as waste bins, shovels, and other PPE tools. Furthermore, local authorities can monitor sanitation conditions and caution its members on the possible punishments if anyone is found dumping at school premises. Community encouragement will be done for both parents, communities, schools to promote sanitation and hygiene practices in the schools. As you know, government agencies are not in every community where the public schools are located, but traditional authorities are everywhere, just like MTN. Monitoring and educating will be easy for them. Thank you.
Hey.
Everywhere you go.
Everywhere you go. Wow. Now who is next?
Jeremiah, are you ready?
Yes, please.
Let's hear you.
Good afternoon, honorable judges, worthy opponents, and fellow debaters. My name is Odami Jeremiah, and I stand for the motion that government is responsible for sanitation in the public schools. The government bears the primary responsibility for ensuring adequate sanitation facilities and practices. This is because the government has a duty to provide for the well-being of its citizens, including children, and public schools are a key part of that responsibility. Furthermore, the government is often the funding source for public education, including the school infrastructure, while other stakeholders like school administration, parents, and the community can play supportive roles. The ultimate responsibility for ensuring a safe and healthy learning environment rests with the government. Some key points to consider are, first and foremost, the need for a public health mandate. The government is tasked with protecting public health and poor sanitation in schools directly impact the health and well-being of students and staffs. This includes preventing the spread of infectious diseases. My second point will be financial capacity from the government's fundings and resources. The government typically has the financial resources to invest in adequate sanitation infrastructure, including building and maintenance of toilets, hand washing stations, and ensuring access to clean water. My last and final point will be the need for standardization. Government can set and enforce sanitational standards across all public schools, ensuring consistency and quality. In conclusion, the government is the best positioned to take responsibility for sanitation in public schools due to its public mandate, financial capacity, and standardization policies. By prioritizing sanitation in public schools, governments can protect students' health, enhance learning environments, and promote equity in education. Thank you.
All right, Jeremiah, thank you very much. Let's go to the judges.
So let me start with Jeremiah. Jeremiah, how are you?
I'm fine.
Okay, so you ended up just reading, and if it was about reading, Kofi would have done that for the whole show. Yeah, he would just read everything. But you are debating, and it's also a competition in addition. So you are supposed to at least keep an eye contact with us as your audience. And that goes also to, is it Michael, right? Also to Michael. Let it be consistent. You give us a good eye contact, and then make sure we are flowing with you. Let us enjoy what you are doing. And it's like you had a little rehearsals of what you were given. You didn't have much time to read, right?
Yes, please.
So you are coming on air, you're coming on TV. Right now, people are watching you, even in UK. Afghanistan, somebody's watching you. When the bomb blasts, boom, then they'll watch one. No fumbling. But that makes it's at a point in time, it becomes so inconsistent in even understanding what you are trying to say. I was following you at a point in time. I realized I lost the sentences you were mentioning. I didn't get to follow exactly what you were trying to say. So get a time for yourself, and when you stand on the stage, feel free, enjoy the stage. It's yours. Nobody will take it away from you. Get time to read before you come up, so that when you come up and you are standing, you are talking to the whole world. Not only Ghana, not only your school. You are talking to the whole world. You get it? All right, so thank you very much, and that was also good. Your energy level is low, Ima. You also had a less time to read, right? Your energy level today. I know you better than this. Ima, you are far, far, far better than this. So today your energy level there. When you go home, go and buy energy drink. Buy. But 3 gallons of it so that I get more energy. It doesn't mean that you had, if it doesn't mean so, then it means that research, especially making the whole thing so lively and telling us that everywhere you go, local charity is there, just like MTN. I think that's a good one. So, Michael, that was a good one too. Michael, I think with you, I have already started with your comment, but Michael, you gave us so much, a beautiful intro. Your intro was very good, though you were speaking for the government, and then you spoke up on you. But I wanted you to own the whole document yourself. You also spoke as if somebody wrote it for you, and you are trying to read it so that the person will be happy. Please own the document the next time that you come. Though you were giving out very great points, which really would have been very good for all of us. So thank you all guys, and you are too good. Thank you.
A hand of applause for Michael, Senor, and Jeremiah. Going for Naki, Inshura Arthur, and Efiesika.
Imagine a world where waste is not a burden, but a resource, where schools are not just a place of learning, but also house of sustainability. One question echoes through the walls of our education. Who is responsible to unlocking a greener future? Is it the government with their sweeping policies or the local authorities with their boots on the ground? Today, we embark on a journey to unravel this mystery. And I, Naki Kole, strongly believe that the government is responsible for managing sanitation in public schools. The government is a group of people elected by the people to lead and rule over them. For the government being responsible for waste in schools, some potential arguments are: 1. National consistency. One of the primary reasons the government should be responsible for waste in public schools is to ensure national consistency. With a centralized approach, the government can establish standardized waste management practices that can be implemented in schools across the country. This consistency is crucial in promoting a cultural and environmental responsibility among teachers, students, and the broader community. 2. Resource allocation. Another key point why the government should be responsible for managing waste in public schools is the ability to allocate resources effectively. By providing funding and support for waste recycling initiatives, the government can ensure that schools have the necessary tools and infrastructure to implement sustainable waste management practices. This could include investing in recycling facilities, providing training for teachers and staffs, and promoting public awareness campaigns. With government backing, education while leaving the logistics of waste management to those best equipped to handle it. 3. Policy framework. Furthermore, the government can enforce and develop policies that promote sustainable waste management practices. The government is responsible for creating policies with the help of the executive and judiciary. These ways, the policies are developed enough to help improve sanitation in schools. To sum this all up, the government plays a pivotal role in ensuring sanitation in the public schools by establishing policies, allocating funds, and enforcing regulations. The government sets the foundation for a clean environment and healthy one, while local authorities are essential in implementing these policies. The government oversight policies and resources are crucial for maintaining consistency and quality. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. Inshira Arthur is next. Inshira, please come. Inshira, how are you doing?
I'm fine.
Good to have you. Let's have your presentation.
Radio. What goes around the world but always stays in a corner?
The corner.
It's a stamp, isn't it?
Hey.
Like a stamp represents its nation from the corner of an envelope. So our traditional leaders represent us rooted in our community and culture. That's why they are the best placed to lead sanitation in our schools. Mr. Chairman, esteemed judges, respected opponents, and fellow learners, my name is Inshira Arthur. I wholeheartedly support the motion. Here is why our chief should play a key role in school sanitation, backed by evidence, law, and community wisdom. The 1992 Constitution of Ghana formally recognizes the chieftaincy institution, grounding chiefs in customary and law and granting them respected advisory roles in society. In Asante Achim Central, studies show chiefs actively facilitate schools construction, sanitation projects, and infrastructure development, using their informal authorities and resources, mobilization skills. Drakoje wo a one frɛ obi, meaning if one tree gives shade, don't call another. We already have trusted traditional leaders. There is no need to look elsewhere when it comes to safeguarding our school sanitation. Chiefs are centrally figures when they call for sanitation actions. Communities respond with unity and speed. Their moral weight make cleanliness a shared goal. Again, as land customary custodians chiefs can swiftly clear hurdles and school sitting and sanitation projects, locations avoiding delay. Not only that, a home that is clean does not expect visitors. Our school centers of learning should be maintained by those who know and care about the community. I heard my opponent say that sanitation legally falls under district assemblies. Yes, but chiefs complement, not replace. Government roles bring in trust local oversight and
a hand of applause for Inshira Arthur.
Right there.
Sanitation is the fundamental asset for all development of our lives.
Ignoring the importance of sanitation in society is a detrimental disservice to our lives.
For all to achieve our aims and goals, we need to observe the importance that sanitation plays in all levels of achievement.
The good book says cleanliness is next to godliness, and sanitation is the cornerstone and formidable foundation for all developments.
Let all endeavor to be responsible stewards for sanitation.
Are you a Ghanaian business ready to conquer new frontiers? From October 23rd to 25th, 2025, Ghana Fest Europe is your direct bridge to the lucrative Dutch and broader European markets. This is the ultimate platform to showcase your high-quality Ghanaian products and services. Ghana Fest Europe, proudly presented by Ram Media Concept in collaboration with the Ghana National Chamber of Commerce and Industry, GNCCI, and under the auspices of key Ghanaian government ministries and agencies, facilitate powerful B2B networking, attract foreign direct investment into your enterprise, from fintech to agro-processing, real estate to pharmaceuticals. This is not just an expo, it's a strategic launchpad for your business. Whether you want to exhibit your products directly to thousands of potential European buyers or attend our exclusive B2B conference for targeted matchmaking. Ghana Fest Euro is your chance to forge partnerships that will transform your growth trajectory. Opportunities like this are rare. Spaces for exhibitors are highly competitive, and B2B slots fill up fast. Don't let your business be left behind. Visit GhanaFestEurope.com or GhanaChamber.org right now to secure your spot, or pick up your registration forms directly from any GNCCI office in Accra. The time to expand is now.
We brought you the first two conferences, which were awesome. Great leadership ideas shared. On popular request, the third in the series of Women in Strategic Leadership Conference, put together by ASWAM and Tarragon, comes off on September 24 to 27 at the Plash Camp Chache Resort, Adan. Come, engage with astute women with great leadership ideas and skills on the conference theme, Women at the Helm, Driving Strategic Change. On the bill for this special conference are outstanding women such as Genevieve Pearl Duncan Ubobi, banker, trainer, SME consultant, speaker and author. Miss AC Mills Robertson, Director of Inclusive Banking at Fidelity Bank Ghana, and Mrs. Augustina Atkinson Dadebo, Counseling Psychologist and Assistant Registrar, UPSA. Do call 059-205-2286 or 024-403-5731. Come and let's advance women in leadership while creating a supportive community as well as empower women in leadership.
Some loves are born in the blink of an eye.
I've been madly in love with her since the first time I saw her. Then let's get married today.
I'll be the happiest woman in the world by your side.
And they kill your soul in a flash. Televisa presents You Are the One. Angela dreams of keeping her promise to be a great doctor and help her people. To Alvaro, ambition is stronger than his dream. And this greed will lead him to commit the worst betrayal to the woman he loves.
I will have a husband no matter what.
Samantha, will you please marry me?
Turning all her dreams into painful disappointments and dangerous consequences.
I've been waiting for you to answer my calls, Alvaro. I haven't heard anything from you. I've sent you so many messages, but you've never responded.
Have you left the bus station?
I just want to pay my debt and get out of here.
Her photographs are going to sell fast and she will be our gold mine. Our clients will love those.
Are you looking for a boyfriend?
They say art is a symbol because man is a symbol. Symbols are a depiction of life. They communicate the intangibles and leaves the mind awakened by the wonders of life. Our folkloric symbol show talks about our symbols in connection to our history, religion, and society's norms and traditions, from the north down to the south and in between.
The animal is called le. But because they are found on the hill out there, the name of the hill became Legon, which means when you go there, you get more of the leg to hunt or you take them as game.
Join us on our folkloric symbol show on Metro TV.
Since its inception, producing or reproducing art or literature using impressions from plates or blocks has been a faster and more efficient alternative to handwriting or drawing, mainly when materials must be produced on a large scale. Over time, techniques like lithography, gravure, and flexography emerged, each with unique processes suited to a different kind of printing. Welcome to Appointed Time Printing Limited, where quality meets innovation and client satisfaction drives every decision. For over 2 decades, we have proudly served as a fully Ghanaian-owned company, renowned for delivering exceptional printing solutions to individuals and organizations nationwide.
So Appointed Time Printing Limited started off as a t-shirt screen printing company in the year 2003. 20 years down the line, we have evolved and diversified into several aspects of the printing industry, and currently one of the major players in the commercial printing industry in Ghana.
Our vision is simple yet ambitious: to be the most preferred printing partner, offering the highest